Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory Early Access. So, in our last episode, it didn't actually feel like we were a great deal done. We've got the quick wire production in the underbelly, even, set up and running. So, yeah, that's ready for our new manufacturers to make us computers, which is what I was supposed to be doing last time. But apparently I spent far too much time babbling on about stuffs. So, let's try and have a little bit more of a productive episode. Does that line go further out? Is it just me, or does that look wobbly? I have no idea. It seems straight. Screwed that one up. Something fierce. Anyway, there we go. Yes, so let's get across to computers, because I have upped all of these, and yes, there is a new walkway. These are all ready to go, because we need 2 out of 3 things from down here. So I would like that to be the first 2. And we are going to need 1 and 2. So we take these 2 out as well. We want our 2 ramps going in like so. We want our manhole covers going on top. Not like that. I said on top, not underneath each other. And some walls in. And you. Again, can't remember which ones it is. I'm just going with that one. Now, if I remember rightly, you come straight up and let's get them in as we're going. 1 splitter there, and that should be all it requires. I don't even know what we've got coming in first. Floor is too steep. You sometimes do this, sometimes don't at the minute. I wish the game would make its mind up. We'll just do everything for Mark 3s for now. I know the Caterium's going to need upping, but we'll sort that as and when. Well, I'm just waiting for the reinforced industrial beams, god damn it. I'm just waiting for them to build up. I did have a quick check before this, before I started this episode. We've got about 400, so I might actually be able to get all the way out there now. Conveyor belt is too steep. Fair enough game. You can come up to there. And right, where do I start bringing these taller? Just there. I believe. And then this one will obviously need to go in a line against that. And you go in. We're just going to get the belts in on these tall ones first, then we'll get splitters and stuff in after. Don't want to do too much too quickly. And what's our final thing? So we've got circuit boards. Circuit boards is the last one to come in. So we know this is going to go up to the correct height there. And then it starts not being the correct height. It looks about there. Then that should be able to reach to that one. Good. Right, where are my electronic circuits? They can't be too far away, right? They seem like they're over here. Yes, yes they are. You need to go half up into that one, and then we're just going to carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We actually need to branch you off before that. That's where the splitters come in. 1 minute. I'm excuse me, trying to get into the habit of doing my off-bus splitters. I am getting the knack of it now. It's just when you've got more than 1 belt that it becomes a little bit of a problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back a touch. I brought circuit board, yeah, because they look dead glitchy. Invalid aim location. Location? What's a location? Anyway, you can come across to there, then go into there. We'll just get this side set up, and then we're good to go. Computers. It really didn't take long. I should have done this on the end of last episode, shouldn't I? My bad. 2, 3. It's only 2, you madman. And in you go. Right, we want some splitterers. So you can go around about there. And you can go around about there. In you go. So long as these aren't tall objects on the belts, it shouldn't clip too drastically. That freezing is getting worse and worse. Anyway, let's bring some power out here. I need to go and hook up all the Caterium and stuff yet, like, but, you know, I'm a little bit eager. It's one of the end game products that we've nearly got set up, and it's looking wonderful. Which side did I do this on? I think I actually came in on the tile, which is weird. Yeah, I did come in on the tile. I don't know. Yeah, I do know why. It's because the belts run so closely. This machine doesn't seem as bad, though. I guess we'll do it the same way, then. And there you go. There you go. Rubber quick wire is what we need set up, and it doesn't necessarily matter which order it goes in. I need to build myself another ramp down here because these are getting... no, I don't. It took, what, less than 5 seconds to get here? Anyway. Alright, where do these go up? Because we've got our walkways, we go to 3 high. Yeah. You can get under it if it's too high still, I think. But I prefer them both all to be symmetrical within reason. So, quite simply, we want a splitter there for that. I believe rubber's on the second. Yeah. Rubber's on that one. So that goes about there. And these get loads easier to build now. That doesn't quite clip through the roof, I assure you. It very, very narrowly misses it. Okay, then they clip through the roof. If we want to be funny about it. Let me just go like that. And then it doesn't clip through the roof at all. Ta-da! So that should be our Caterium computers going. Please say it is. Looks like everything's going into me. Rubber's nearly there. Is it 2.8 even with the thing? It's the quick wire that's not getting there. We need these all to be Mark IV belts. I've got no encased industrial beams on me. Tell you what. It's lucky I did the extra one because apparently I misjudged this. We'll get a merger in there. And we're going to run these back to base while I run back and get me some Mark IV belts. What am I looking for? A conveyor belt pole. 1, 2, there we go. You can just be Mark III for now because I've not got Mark IV belts. Oh, we've got business inside. 90, 210, 420 is about right, and then we are producing 45 of these per minute, so this should produce at maximum production. So we're definitely getting 11 of these. Not like the heavy modular frames, which we just barely aren't getting the full production out of it. And it's only because of the encased industrial beams, which we are looking to up very soon anyway, just so I can Mark IVify the base. I have got my run sorted out on the way back down here. And we want a splitter. Wrong spinny. There's the first computers. Oh, baby. I'd love to do this Mark IV running back, but, you know, industrial beams encased. Yeah, we need more of them. And these are going to massively, massively fill up the belts eventually. It's going to take an absolute age, as will the heavy modular frames, but that's the sort of base we're going for. We want these lines full. And in fact, I'm fairly sure the stators, whatever they are, have started backing up on the line now. The only thing that shouldn't have done, other than heavy modular frames, is encased industrial beams, which are slowly but surely building up. Now that the rest of the factory's shut down anyway. It'd be nice to have a look at my power as well, to see how much we're actually using there, being as though the entire base has generally shut off. Yeah, I'm just making sure it's all straight. At one point it was at like 3,000. That is literally when I finished the oil refinery, the oil power place. And yeah, it's just dropped and dropped and dropped since then. I don't think I need to... oh, I can't afford. Wow. Well, let's go right back anyway. I need to finish upgrading motors, because there's one bit of the line that is not Mark IV, and it upsets the OCD. Let me just take all of these. Thank you. And we want Mark IV belts. First things first, I'm going to find where it is on the motors line. I believe it's like the last 3 segments on this bit. And then we really need to go and do Caterium, so I should probably have grabbed some steel. There is no actual benefit to doing this. If anything, these should all be Mark 1, so I'm not wasting resources, but where's the fun in that? We don't want Mark 1s. Alright, I am going to go back and get more steel to finish that line off, because I'm not wanting to waste them at the minute. He says after just upgrading a stationary line. Yeah, there's the status, by the way. I know, I love the belt surfing. It's wonderful. And let's just take a few stacks. Should be enough. Every time. I need to swap them buttons around. It's just pressing Q. I know it does open the menu. I've done it for nearly 70 hours now, but I just don't seem to be getting the hang of it. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Let's make sure we're looking at it correctly, because I don't want any kinky lines. Not in today's episode. Oop. And then we've just got to go and up the Caterium. Then after that, I'm not sure. I've not really planned this episode out very well, because I didn't expect computers to hook up quite that quickly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done the underbelly stuff between episodes. I'd have just done it on camera, and it had made a more full episode. It's fine. We'll find something to do. There's always something to do. And you can go there. Mark III, in you go. Here come our first computers. We want a Mark I as a window. Wonderful. Let's have a quick look at the power as well. The power. 1,600. Yeah, most of the base is shut down. It'll just be the stuff that's making the heavy modular frames and the computers. Good, we've got one in there. Because our microwaves are generally on the end of the belt. Right. Any more encased industrial beams? Yes, please. Thank you. I'll even take these, Tim. Let's go upgrade Caterium some more. Now, we did get most of the way out there. But once we've upgraded the rest of the ore... I should be okay to run on this belt for a bit. Once we've upgraded the rest of the ore, we have got to come and upgrade these as well. Because these aren't carrying the full supplies worth. We generally got to around here. Yeah, you can see. With the great big chunky beams. We should be able to get the rest of the way out there now, at least. And then our computers will flow. All will be good, and we can carry on, you know. Well, we can actually unlock the rest of the research by doing that. I could get a jetpack. We'd have to wait an entire, like, 5 minutes, I think, to get all of the computers I'd need. Oh, no, right. I hope this bottom one's Caterium. It should be, actually, because then the top one... Yeah, it will be. And realistically, there is no reason to run this machine as fast as I had it. At least I think I've got 3 power shards in it. I don't remember if I took one out or not. Why did I run all the way out here? I could have just stayed on the bus. Well, personal bus. I believe that is probably my first full Mark IV belt coming from a resource node. 480. Yeah, that's fine. So that's good all the way back, I believe. Don't push me. That nearly threw me off the edge. I really need to expand this out because I am terrified of being flung off. Caterium ore. Yep, it's filling up. I'm fairly sure I've not missed anything. And we'll just hop off there. The reason I say these lines don't clip is because I can do that. I can get under it, provided the corner. Maybe it's not good to do 90-degree corners on these sort of walkways. Maybe it's not. I've now got to upgrade this entire Caterium line going down. Ugh. We've not got that many reinforced industrial beams left. Encased industrial beams. What is wrong with you? So, let's get... We don't need all of this upgrading, but I want to. Just for peace of mind, so I know that it's all flowing in there correctly. In fact, this side will probably... You saw nothing. This side will probably end up stalling out now, because it's going to be filling into the storage container quicker than it's emptying out. Well, actually no, because it's not got the ore at the minute, but it will have. Yeah, it's nearly full. See how far we can get. It'll not be very far, I can assure you. It is fun to upgrade multiple belts like this all at the same time. That's it, right? Yeah, gone forward. And yes, they are stalling out because they're hitting the slower bit of belt. This is the bottleneck for now. We need more encased industrial beams. I could just leave the game running while I'm at work and it would completely fill everything, but no. I'm not letting the game run while I'm not here. It's bad enough that I do things off camera. Let alone leaving it just to fill up my storages. It's flowing a little bit quickly, isn't it? No, it keeps stalling. I should really check the... Yeah, the coal over there doesn't even look like it's moving. That's fine. This is what I mean about the steel, then. You just get that much. You need to throw it away. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do much more of that anymore, are we? What else could we do this episode, then? Really, I'm only at about half an episode so far. We could go out exploring. I mean, I've generally explored a lot of the areas, but I'm fairly sure there's some crash sites that I won't have found. How many computers have I got? Actually, it's been a little while, has it not? $10. And here come another 3. 30. Wonderful. What do our researchers need? 50 of each? Yeah, I think they do. Let's go out. Let's go and find something to do. We'll take this. We'll take the scanner. And I'm not taking bacon this time. We're going to save that. Oh, I've got 2 more power shards there. Why would I put them in this one? Normally I put power shards in this chest. Can't do anything with that yet. What? I've got 24 computers there. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a self-sorting system. I know I've seen people do it. I've got an idea for how I'd want mine to work. And it's quite simple, actually. I would have a storage chest, what? I think it'd actually fit in quite nicely there. It'd have to sit back a bit then. The wire, well, the belt would come behind here. Each of these would then have a merger, and this belt would come up and over, and then each one would have a splitter going into it. Admittedly, once it backs up, it would cause a problem. Maybe there's got to be some more thought in my idea. But we would need the smart splitters for that, so then you tell which one to go into which lane, as it were. Right, first things first, I know where there's a yellow power slug. Can I... Where the hell is it? It's got to be in line with... There it is. I couldn't find my jump pad. I'm definitely unlocking the jetpack straight away. As soon as I know I've got 50. Whoop. Oh, I undercut that. And that's why we don't fall off. In fact, should I really take all these computers and encased industrial beams out with me? Doesn't seem like the smartest of ideas. I do want to get rid of these 2 markers. I don't like them. And whoop. Overshot it. Stuck the landing though. It looks dead cool down here. Everything being red. Just love it. And I probably should have brought the chainsaw because I've got trees clipping over there. Do we just build out a concrete path? I think so. So then we can get quickly on and off, and then I can delete it straight after. There we go. Yeah, that's the right height. I hope I better get... No, can't get back on there now. I'm just going to assume that's facing the right way. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. We will make the gas masks eventually. Because I'm sure there's plenty of areas I need to go on. In fact, I'm sure I never told you guys. The other day I went exploring. Whoa. The stutter. Spun me round. I went exploring massively far that way to the point where I did actually start to panic. Because I could not find any healing items. I couldn't find any resources. There was enemies everywhere. There was poison. There was radiation everywhere. I couldn't remember the way back. Every direction I tried to go in, there were enemies, and I had no health. Oh, it was a nightmare. So, I assume there would be something to do with, like, radiation suits or something at some point. Ooh. Up there? That's easy enough. I'm just going to build a ladder. I could jump off the sky rail, but that seems like death will happen. Yeah, we do want to try and round up some more slugs, just so I can say I've got most of them. Or like Pokemon, I've got to catch them all. Now, is this going to bang my head as I get towards the top? No, I think I'll be fine. And yes, I do click slowly now, because I don't want to double stack them all. It makes it more of a nightmare to take them all down when there's two everywhere. Oh, are you joking me? I don't suppose you'd let me continue to grab onto the ladder, would you? Oh my god, it did. Really? Can I just clip through here and see what colour it is so I know if it's worthy of me coming back later? It probably will be, because I assume it's going to be a purple one if it's encased in this. I cannot see. No, fair enough. Well, in that case, I am going to leave the ladder up then. I really should invest in some parachutes. Because this is going to be a bit of a bogger to get back down from, isn't it? I don't think we'd die from this height, but that's not really the point. Please, let me climb down like a normal human being. Oh, don't like it. There we go. We're cooking. Let's leave this ladder here. Let's go. Right. I'll take that back. I clearly went up there for a slug at some point. I don't think we've been down into this valley in a while. Wait, no we have. I know which valley it is. Ooh. There is a slug. That is the one. There's got to be a cave around here somewhere. Because it does tell me that it's underneath me quite often. It's alright, I was looking at the wrong thing then. There's poison up there, I don't want to go up there. Oh, you know, any crash sites or something would be nice. I'm not going down the pit. That one's up there. It is a green one. I'm fairly sure that's all poisonous up there, though. Fairly sure. Let's go and have another look, in case I'm wrong. It's getting quicker. There's a little bit of poison. I'm sure once we've jumped past it, though, we'll be fine. No! Oops, a daisy. Who needs building? Just jump your way up. And voila. Yep, we found one. The machine is flatlining. And run. Oh, probably shouldn't have ran off that one. Oh, we're safe. Good. Well, the light is still green. I'm fairly sure it's that one up there, though. What have we got in this direction? Poison. Lots and lots of poison. So, ooh. A crash site that I've not found yet. Reinforced plates, motors. We don't need them. Wire, don't really need it. I'm fairly sure the rubbish that I've picked up is less important. Well, we don't even need motors because I'm full up on those as well. Let's not take them then. 40 megawatts, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I was going to bring fuel out with me all the time so I could do this, but it seems a little bit OTT when we can just do this. How have I missed this one for so long? More computers is exactly what we want. Wonderful. I wish there was a scanner for computers. You never know. Maybe you get one when you research the supercomputers, huh? I don't know. I've not seen anybody get that far yet. Not enough space for pale berries. Well, let's sort that one out then. Because I would like to pick up some pale berries. Our food supplies are getting a little bit on the low side. Not terror low, but I don't think I've been down this way before. I've been into the forest before, definitely, but don't know about being down here. Just grab this while we're here. Just get rid of all of this. I know, wasting so many resources is fine. I need to keep looking at the time. Today I've got to get to work on time. We've got a new rota system starting. It's going to be a nightmare. Probably shouldn't say that in case anybody from my company is watching and my superior. I know my manager doesn't. I'm fairly sure my area manager or regional manager won't. We're not taking alien organs. They can do one. But you never know. Somebody may dislike me and report me for being naughty and talking about the company. Never mind. I heard a beep. You're going to be on top of that mountain, aren't you? That is horrible. It always works better if you do the foundation first and then have ramps coming off it. I'm doing the ramp because I want a proper path up there. Because it'll be one that I leave in. Right, can we bunny hop our way to the top? It seems like they're giving us a start at least. He says. This isn't much of a start, is it? No? Not going to do it? How about if I go up there then? Got more pale berries here and there. Ooh. Generally, these are the only sort of slugs that I've not gone for yet. Mainly because I can't be bothered. Then I end up doing this everywhere. And then I can't be bothered to take the ladders down. I know I said I wasn't being lazy anymore, but there is a limit. When we're just climbing mountains for the sake of getting a green power slug, it's not really inviting me to come and grab it. There's a load of poison up here as well. You know, I should invest in some parachutes. I'm sure I've already said that, but I'm nearly out of iron. Hello there, dudes. Apparently it's still up higher. I'm going to get the sword out ready. I expect this to go badly. Jump over the poison and the enemy. Oh, come on. Oh, don't do that. It looked like there was a decent path around here. That's not really a jump you want to make. Well, it's not really a jump you want to fail, actually. Ooh, this is intense. Oh, no, I've screwed it. Oh, I've screwed it. We're dead. Okay. We are not dead. Can I find some mycelia? I don't know what it looks like. I'm fairly sure I need a chainsaw as well. I'm not going back up for that one because I got terrified falling down them. We should be dead. It's only because I hit that at an angle. I need some parachutes. Nice birdie. I've been through most of this forest, not all of it, because there are bits that are just too poisonous. And that's why I've ate through all my food. In fact, no. I think I've had enough adventuring. We've barely gone anywhere. Let's go back and see how many computers we've got. Go away. I don't want to play, not today. There's no reason. I'm just going to kill you like we always do. Well, at least I found a computer. A hard drive. Which really wasn't that far away. Actually, watching other people, I'm fairly sure I've seen other ones that I have walked straight past, or generally around and never noticed them. At some point, I will go and look at a proper map, and I'll go and find them all. I'm not that fussed at the minute now. I've got the amount of power slugs I need to make the base work, so generally we're good. I mean, we've just got another 3 there, and then we've got 18 shards sat right there. What we will be using them for, when I come out and upgrade all these outposts, if we can shard them up so I can get more full belts out of it, then that will be the plan. I still want to rip all these lines down as well. They're just not how I want them anymore. Wow. Dead fast. Let's just go up, because walking is quicker than that. Right, let's convert these. Don't do that. Let's convert these, see how many computers we've got. And we should be able to finish off by getting some research done, I think. Power shards. And power shards. Wonderful. You can go in there. Don't need the nuts, the pale berries. Anything else I can get rid of? No. I don't want all that rubber on me. We only want 1 stack. Don't want all that quick wire on me. Let's throw the hard drive in there. I'll probably forget about it. Remind me in a few episodes if I've still not come back to it. Let's go. I could always just quickly build a supercomputer, but I love it. I could quickly build a supercomputer, said nobody ever. We need to disarm ourselves, because I don't want to be carrying you around and you around. And it's good. We only want 1 stack of them. I clearly need to supply myself again, but no, we're alright for now. Let's see how many supercomputers we've got then. Did I take the ones out of my chest? Oh, baby. Well, we can at least get 1 research done. Guess what we're getting done first? I want jetpack. Select milestone. Oh, I didn't get all the heavy modular frames. I thought we had a full stack on us. And full stack of motors. I would like to grab at 54, just so I can end up with a nice round number. And then we are going to build this straight away. Heavy modular frames is this one. 50 and 4. Sort that out. I guess I can grab more of these while I'm here, and I don't really want to keep the extra computers on me in case, for some unknown reason, I do actually die. It has been known to happen on occasion. I've not died since, alright, shut up. What was I doing? There. Yes.
R&D inflated your pocket dimension and has provided a jetpack which operates on oil-based fuel for increased navigational capabilities as well as odds of survival.
And I get 5 more inventory slots. Wonderful. Alright, where is the jetpack? I can already make 2. Does this use fuel or biofuel is the question. And jetpack. Does it not use any? It just fill back up. Allows you to move more freely in the air. Consumes fuel when used and refills from fuel. And refills with fuel from your inventory when you're on the ground. So we do need to carry around a stack of fuel with us now as well. So it's actually good that I've got it here. Oh, I've not got my legs on. That is dreadful. So yeah, we have now got a jetpack. It literally takes one every time you land. Ooh. What happens if you run out? You literally just fall there and then. Yes, you do. Good to know. Good to know. I prefer the Blade Runners, thanks. I kind of wish it'd go in the other slot, in your hand. Jetpack. Use your hands, I guess. Kind of, sort of, maybe. But all legs should have a separate thing. You never know. It might come in the update. You never know. What time are we on? 35 minutes. I've actually got 5 more minutes. Let's see how many encased industrial beams we've got. Take. Thank you. Oh, if only I had a jetpack to fly up there. It's fine. I've got jump pads instead. I think for moving around the base, we won't be using the jetpack because generally I am fine. I've kind of already got it sorted how I'm going to get to and from things. So, as you can see, it is getting slightly framier. The base is getting quite big. I have seen people with much bigger bases though, and their computers are a lot more stuttery than mine. Why have I come up this way? Just out of curiosity. I need to be downstairs because we need to be upgrading the Caterium belts. And I came down at the exact moment where we'd finished off last time. Oh, I planned that. I really didn't. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. And Mark IV, Mark IV. This is the only bit where it gets a little bit of a problem. Mark IV. Oh, we're going to actually be able to finish it. Why is that belt now not full? That annoys me. There you go, there you go, there you go. These don't need to be Mark IV, but we're going to all Mark IV eventually anyway, so get in there, my son. Let's just have a look, see if the belt is flowing correctly. No, it seems very starved. Are we using quick wire down there? Or have I literally just missed the segment? Because before this was full. How dare you use my quick wire? What is using it? These, and what are these making? Oh, I'm fairly sure this... Oh, it's making stators. Oh, can you please fill up? Surely it can't have much more to fill up. Where are they going? Oh, what a stator's used in. Motors. Have motors not filled up yet? Motors have not been active for donkeys. Yeah, these are mostly full. So when this all backs up, all of our computers will run at full speed. Essentially. Could I... Oh, we go. Hey, everything's backed up. Oh, that's why I didn't want to fly backwards too far. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with the computers we've got going, and yeah, I've got walkways going past the end of things now. Other than the encased industrial beams, the heavy modular frames are flowing correctly. The quick wire is, yeah, that's why you don't fall off the banister. The quick wire is kind of holding up the computers. The rubber's fine, rubber's backed up. Circuits are fine, that's backed up. These will be fine once the stators have filled up completely. In fact, why are you not producing? It's got 48 computers in there. What am I even doing? You madman. And this is going to look cool. Bye bye computers. Yeah, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? So we've got nearly a full stack's worth. I can go and get the gas mask researched. And that's it for the research. Oh, I don't really want to jump going like that. We'll upgrade as much of this on the way back as we can. And this is all I was doing last night. It's even cooler if you're upgrading multiple belts at once, because it looks like you're surfing as the red waves coming across it. And I screwed that one up something fierce. Let's go back. We've got what I wanted to get done today anyway. And yeah, tasks for me to do tonight. Obviously, we've got a few belts that I want to get upgraded to Mark IV. I think next episode, we're probably... Stop stuttering. We're probably going to look into... maybe starting to upgrade some outposts? Because once I've done 1 or 2 of them on camera, I'll probably do the rest of them off camera. So then I can redesign this slop. And see what's the minimum amount of belts I can have coming in. These are Mark IIs, correct? Yes, these are Mark IIs. So, that's 120. We can get nearly all 4 of these into one belt. That's why I want to condense it all down, but I am trying to hold off until the update. We're very near the end of April. In fact, today, Endgame comes out, I believe, because it is the 24th of April. What was I doing? I was getting the final research, wasn't I? Yes. Yeah, Endgame. I need to have a word with some people and see when we're going to go and see that. I've been waiting for so long. I know, everybody has. The other ones are not back yet. I'm just going to get another stack of these, because then I've got the full stacks that I need. 38. Come on, you guys. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. There we go. That's the 50 we need. Whatever's left can stay over there. I have already got the motors. Let's grab another stack. Just so I'm full. I know it's keeping the status flowing. I am trying. This is the last research, so we won't be using motors for a fair while at least. Oh, we've got 3 minutes left. Tell you what. We'll plug that in at the start of the next episode then, and we'll have a look at... Oh, that's got a few seconds. Tell you what, we'll wait. I do need to go out and get some mycelia at some point, and some parachutes. What have we got? I actually don't want any of them, but if I used iron wire instead of normal wire, I could take copper out of there, and... you know what? Let's just take it. Nowadays, I don't think it really matters. I've got most of the ones that I want to use, and I'm not redesigning it unless I really need to. Anything else I wanted to do? I think that's it. What are my jobs for tonight again? Mark IV belts? Yeah. I mean, generally, I do want to just go on the game so the encased industrial beams can just run. I'm not coming on and not doing anything. For once, I don't think I've got any homework. Not really. Because we've got computers being made. I need to see how we make supercomputers. Because surely we can make them by now, right? We need to at least make one. We need 2 limiters. And we need 3 high-speed connectors. I assume I'm going to have to make these manually at some point as well. Oh, you actually need to make it into a supercomputer. You moron. Oh, I need more plastic. Well, we'll do that at the start of next episode as well then. So we'll get the final research up and running, and we'll get the supercomputer in and researched. And all shall be good, and we'll see what we get from that. Either way, that is going to be it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!